Hey guys, this is Jin here. Today I'm going to show you how to force RGB display on your M1 or M2 Mac. And this is for the better display quality and clearer text compared to the YPbPr on the HDMI or DisplayPort cable. So if you use Mac and you notice that you connect the HDMI itself, it will default to YPbPr and there's no way you can force RGB display. YPbPr are using chromatics as a value. It will not show it will not show the 100% color space that RGB have. So by forcing your display to output RGB color, you'll get 100% accurate display, just like your MacBook or other Mac or internet display. Then so you would have a slightly blur quality onto the HDMI display itself. So this is how to do it. I show you step by step. So you need to do a few the terminal commands. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with opening the root library of the library, the preference. You can copy the command here. So here, right, after that, you have to just go over to the display option using in the system preference. So see, I have two pointers. One is the internal viewing display and the external viewing display. So I click on the display setting. So then I can see my display settings over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the rotation of my external display into, let's say, 90 degrees. So then you press confirm. So once you change that and press done, so what happened is you will notice you sort the folders by date modified. You notice there's a com.apple.windowserver.displays.plist file. So first we're gonna copy this thing out to our desktop. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do uh, converting this file to the XML itself. So plist or property list is a file format inside Mac, and usually they encode in binary. So if you see, if I open this in a text editor, you will see everything is binary, which I can't edit and everything like that. So what we can do is we're gonna change it over to XML. So how we do this function will be typing the PL utility, property list utility, minus convert XML1, and then you can drag over the desktop file over to here and deliver a plist. So once we convert it, then you can see we open this thing right now, and we can now see everything is in text format right now. So let me change it to XML so you can see it easier. So you notice here, there's a lot of key inside here. And because Mac store all the display information inside your computer, so it's best that you actually find out that which one you saw just now. So remember just now we did a 90-degree rotations onto the display. So right now we can search the word for 90. So you see that rotation 90 is here. And the display in question will be this display. So you memorize this display right now, which is EA48. So the EA48 itself is actually the display. So we need to actually edit this display the data later and add in the way the pixel encoding to force it to be using RGB rather than that. So right now, what we do will be we will change back the setting. We will change back the setting of the display itself. Display setup, and we set it back to standard. So now we know that the display itself is this EA4X. So what we do is we do the same test, same thing again. Come over here, copy this file over here, or write it, and then we run the code again to convert that thing into XML. So then we can open it, edit again. So right now we come back to this file that we just opened and edit. Now we find the exact moment of the EA48 that you can see here. So the one on top of it, just right up before the rotation part, you see there's a dig file there, the dictionary file. We do a space and then we copy paste the command here. We basically call a link description. I will show the command here and inside another paste bin file later on. But this is how you actually copy the commands. You make sure it's exactly the same exact input that you put in. And what it does is the pixel encoding here with the integer 0 in, it forces the display to output RGB rather than encoding the pixel into the chromatic itself. So what happened now is we save the file, press save, and then can close this file. So what we do now is we like convert this XML back to the binary list. So what we can do is we can actually just use the same command plut dash convert binary 1, and then we convert back to the binary, and we can verify that by opening up this Visual Studios, and notice that everything is binary right now, so we can't see anything anymore. So but we need to make sure that this is actually the correct one, so we can always do plut minus link to do a checking, and then we drag the thing here and see that this is a OK plist. So what we do next is actually drop the window here and then copy it back and move the file, replace the file, and then enter your password, and that's it. You actually replace the thing. What you need to do now is actually restart the computer, and everything will be, your new display on the HDMI will be on the RGB display right now. Thank you so much for checking out. So that's all for today. Bye.